Hello everybody, it's Desiree from Rheintex and it is October, nearly Houston Quilt Market, and that means new Moda collection. Here is the catalog, so if you want one, let us know. We will do a sample box as usual, so have a look, see what you think, let us know if we can help you. Everything is for May, June next year approximately, so not very soon, but there's always a new season. So have a look and we'll get back to other stuff later on. We will start with the lovely Barbara Brackman Ebony Suite, which is William Morris based. It's in black and white, so there's a, a basic to go with. And then there's beautiful, beautiful fabrics in black, white, grays, a little bit sandy color, really, really pretty. Look at these wonderful birds, the strawberry thieves, in just an unusual color. This one is for April next year, and it's very, very beautiful. There is pre-cuts, of course, from every collection. So if you want jelly rolls, if you want layer cakes, there's also, of course, still our pre-cut subscription club. So if you want to join that, this is the moment to do so, and the Ebony Suite will be in there. Then we get the 30s Playtime. Always very lovely, for June next year, basics to go with. And it's special, this 30s Playtime stuff is always very small flowers, very particular colors in lilacs, in greens. There's some red and yellow, so, and of blues, of course. Always the small prints that go with these 30s collections, so very interesting if you're into that. Also pre-cuts and kit available, so have a look in the catalog and see what you think. Then we get something completely different. It's called Panache, and this piece are the wovens, the towelings, so sort of loosely woven. They are coming in May, and please note, from these collections you can only have full bolts, so no halves as from all the other stuff. From this collections we will sell only full bolts, and a full bolts would be 12 yards, so 10 meters 95. Okay, on we go. Depth Train, and this is the first Christmas collection in this collection, because that's always in Houston. There is also a little bit of Christmas for Christmas 2024, and I know you think, oh, 2024, what is this girl talking about? 2023 is still to come, but it's always like that in the Houston collection. There is some Christmas for next year. And there's some small prints here, stripes, stars, little dotty kind of things coming in June. And a panel, I'm not going to unfold it because I never get it back again, but there's a lovely Santa on here. Have a look at him in the catalog, and you can do your own stitchery if you want to. So Santa to the side. Then we get a wonderful Betsy Church chain. This time it's called Lydia's lace, coming in May. And of course, as usual, as we are getting used to by her beautiful prints, really lovely reproduction fabrics in red, in this marvelous turquoise, little brown flowers, all sorts of things going on there. Coming in May next year, pre-cuts if you want them, and I think she's also in the pre-cut club, I would say. Okay, moving on a bit, getting something totally different here, going from one side to the other. Rainbow Spice for June next year, and this Serenity has already had a collection, and this is her new collection. So very bright, wonderful colors, really interesting. So if you're into that, it's really, really lovely. Also, all sorts of pre-cuts available from this one. Rainbow Spice. Okay. Then we go to V&Co. And you all know those ombre confettis, metallic, little dots, coming in April. And all sorts of different colors. I'm not going to unfold them because I never get them back in again. And there's some special pre-cuts from these ones. So there's also half yards bundles and things like that. So have a look when you're interested in those. There's new Bella Solids in marvelous colors, very bright ones, but also very powdery ones, and the perfect basic to make your collection even more beautiful. Coming in February, so not so long to wait, and the colors are absolutely stunning. Okay, getting on a bit again to The Great Outdoors by the wonderful Stacy. See that I get everything. There's also panels. There's a little rucksack. You can make a little bag for your small child, really lovely, with a teddy bear on it. And there's some lovely pictures of raccoons, foxes, deer, wolves, all sorts of things going on there. And some outdoorsy pictures, some camping stuff. There's little tents and things like that, canoes, all sorts of stuff that you need to go camping. It's coming in April, so the camping season's then starting, I would say. And I'm not unfolding the panel again, but it's a really sweet bag, and some other additional things that you can make for your child. Really sweet. Okay. Oh, these ribbons are also very interesting. Stacy, it's so two different kinds. There's one Halloweeny and one there's a bit America. So they also in the catalog, have a look and see what you think. And if you want to know prices for those, log into our web shop, or just give the customer service a call or an email and we will let you know. Okay, Flirtation by Zen Chic, Brigitte Heitland, of course. Coming in April, wonderful colors, really beautiful. There's some new spotters in there as well. And it's in green, pinks, some grays, and some blues, and then there's a black version, or maybe navy, I should say. Really beautiful, as usual in her very modern, simplistic style. I think she does wonderful things. There's some interesting quilts in the catalog. There's of course lovely pre-cuts to be had from those, so have a look and see what you think. Okay, and then Janet Claire, Blooming Lovely, coming in May, and it's spring on fabric. I can just only say that in one word. It's flowery, it's soft, and you can just see a spring breeze going through these fabrics. Very sweet. So it's like a sort of spring garden. Okay, going from left to right here, really from one very soft color to the brightest. And my absolute favorite, as always, I love Kate Holden. Curated in color, I just you know, that there's not already holes in there, I could just cut them out straight away. Absolutely gorgeous. In May coming, these ones, really nice, with little birds, with sort of crockery plates, little what do you call them, little samplers, embroidery samples, and the colors are absolutely amazing. And there's a really fun panel as well. So and these ones really funny. They're all the little spools, the bobbins, your thread bobbins or your thread spools with all the tops. And then there's of course the wonderful panel. I'm not going to unfold it again. As I say, I never get them nicely again. But it's a really lovely collection, this one. Really absolutely stunning. Okay. Then, what have we got next? We got Debbie Maddie, Blooming. It's called Blooming. Indigo Blooming. Really lovely Japanese style. Coming in April. In the typical sashiko style prints. In the typical Japanese blue. There's also a little touch of red just in there. And I think you can make some really interesting quilts. There's also not a panel but more of an all over, so that you could use as a backing or as a border maybe. And it's got very beautiful blue, indigo, white colors, really pretty. Okay, next is Victory, Jelly and Jam, and it's sort of based on preserves and on the lids that you make if you make preserves, if you make jam or jelly or anything else in a jar. And you can, how we put always a lovely etiquette and the lid, you know, this little piece of cloth that you put on the lid. in the typical fig tree colors, excuse me. And they're reds and they're oranges, we all know them very well. And some green as well. There's some lovely flowers in there. And then there's this fun sort of panel with jam or jelly lids that you could put on a jar, and also some etiquettes that you could put on there. Really cute. Coming in May. Okay, then, sorry, it's a lot today. My Summer House by Bunny Hill, coming in April. And there's of course a really lovely block of the month or a lovely quilt that you can make. You can order kits or a pattern or whatever. And it's a really fun one. So have a look in the catalog, there's a picture of that in there. And if you could always ask me to send you a list. So say I want the pattern, I want to make this quilt, but I need, how many fabric would I need? And Moda provides you with the list that you need for one quilt, but also for 10 quilts. So you can order, say I want for 10 quilts, can you please order me this amount of fabric? So that would be no problem whatsoever. Have a look at the picture of the quilt, it's really pretty. And of course typical Bunny Hill. Okay, moving on, let's see. Roses. Coming up, roses. Create a Joy project. So in their usual very bright colors. Coming in April. Really sort of fields of flowers. It's very beautiful. Okay, also available in pre-cuts of course, and in all sorts of other things. Right. Then we get Panache Wovens. And there's one really fun one here. So the little woven checkers, of course, in black and in red and in gray. But also, look at this, it's already, somebody's already done all the work for you. And it's already patched. So, you know, you could just either applique on it, or just use it as a backing, or maybe just put another backing behind it and use it as a quilt as is. Really fun. Coming in May, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and who doesn't like red and white? Okay, the stack's getting a bit less, but it's a lot this time, I'm aware of it. There's a new designer for Moda, and she's called Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life, and the collection's called Flower Girl. It's coming in in April, excuse me, and it's very soft, very pastel-y, very subdued, very, yeah, what can I say, very light colors, very soft, that's the word I was looking for, very soft colors. As I said, coming in April, pre-cuts of course available, so have a look and see what you think. Okay, nearly there. Then we get Shoreline by Camilla Kelly. Let's see, is that all of them? Yes. Also very recognizable, coming in April also. Dark blue, green, light blue, flowers, checkers, dots. What else does a girl need? Really beautiful, amazing colors. Very lovely flowers, almost like something that you would on a China pattern. Delft blue, maybe. Did I say when it comes to, yes, April. Okay. Let's see what else have we got. There are some backing things going on here. Let's see. Ombre Confetti 100 inch wide. So you can have these as a backing. Also very lovely. And there is more backings. There is grunge backings. There is grunge dot backings. There is, what else? Grunge hits the spots, so also backings. And there is other grunge backings, normal grunge. There is primitive muslin backings. And there is spotted, speckled backings. So all sorts of things here. If you want a nice backing for your quilt, this is Flow by Create Joy, also backing. I can't say that often enough. If you made this beautiful quilt and you put all the effort in and it's so pretty, please don't put an ugly sheet at the back. Buy a beautiful backing, do something nice for your quilt. Sometimes you fold your quilt, and if you see the backing, you want it to still be a nice quilt. So invest in a beautiful backing. Have a traditional one or a modern one, doesn't really matter, but have a nice backing. And then there's some toweling also from Panache. Some people really like those, to put applique on those. And I think this was the first part, because there must be some more. Otherwise it's just in the catalog. There is more samples, I would say. Maybe we'll do a second film, but otherwise I'll see you later. There's still Ruby Star coming. That will be presented at Houston Quilt Market. So we do a separate Ruby Star little film later on in a couple of weeks. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. And if you want a catalog, or if you want a rep to see you, just mail us at sales@rhinetex.com or info@rhinetex.com, or give us a call. You know where to find us. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.